This video is sponsored by PCBWay. The xTool F1 is an interesting machine. It does the usual laser engravy things like coasters, plywood, drinks bottles, but it also has a few tricks up its sleeve, which means that it can do some pretty interesting stuff. First off, it not only has a 10-watt blue laser like a lot of the other diode lasers out there, but it also has a 2-watt infrared laser. What does this mean? Well, in basic terms, you can use it on more stuff. The infrared laser is much more effective on metals like stainless steel or aluminium or aluminum, and it can also cut acrylics better. You'll probably have noticed that the F1 looks quite different from a lot of other laser engravers that you might have seen. This is because it has a different way of moving the laser around. Rather than using motors and belts and stuff to move a laser head around, the F1 uses a series of mirrors to reflect the laser beam in its galvanometer system. The combination of this system, along with the ability to switch between the most suitable type of laser, means that you can potentially engrave much faster with the F1. How fast? Well, xTool quote figures of up to 4,000 millimeters per second, which makes it the fastest option for portable laser engravers. However, the speeds that you'll actually achieve will depend very much on the job, the file type, and the material that you want to use. This wolf image can be engraved onto anodized aluminium in less than 6 seconds, for instance, but not every job will see such massive boosts in speed. I have a show coming up and I wanted some cool looking business cards to hand out. This design took over a minute to engrave, but with the use of a jig, it was really easy to batch the job to do more than one at a time. If you're watching this video because you have a project you want to get started on and you need something laser cutting, why not check out PCBWay? PCBWay are well known for their PCB prototyping and manufacturing, but did you know that's not all they do? PCBWay now have extensive 3D printing, CNC machining, and laser cutting options to help you get started on that project without having to invest in an expensive machine. Check out the links in the description below for their full capabilities and also a discount code that you get just for being one of my viewers. Now back to the xTool F1. The F1 I was sent also came with xTool's Smoke Purifier, which is pretty awesome. One of the biggest downsides with laser engravers is the smoke and fumes that are emitted from some materials. The Smoke Purifier uses 4 layers of filtration and works incredibly well at removing everything possible from the air that passes through it. The Smoke Purifier works hand in hand with the F1, and when you connect the two together using the included cable, it only runs when you're actually cutting or engraving anything and for a pre-selected time afterwards to clear everything out. Another benefit of the compact nature of the F1 is that it comes ready to go. You literally take it out of the box, remove the lens cap and fire it up. There are multiple ways to set up and run a job too. The F1 connects to your Wi-Fi network, so there's no need for cables once you've done the initial setup. As with other xTool products, you can use their XCS or xTool Creative Space software on a desktop PC or laptop, but you can now use their app on something like a smartphone or iPad. When I first used XCS, I was amazed at how simple it was, and nothing has changed in that regard. You can just import whichever image or file you want to use and then select your material from a drop-down list. You then choose whether you want to score, engrave or cut that material, and the software does the rest. When I first used it, XCS was pretty basic and I ended up preferring the more popular Lightburn software. However, xTool have been working hard on improving their software, and at no point did I feel the need to use any other software whilst putting the F1 through its paces. xTool also described the S1 as a portable laser engraver, but what does that mean? The F1 is pretty small, so it doesn't take up much room on a desk or a workbench, so it's really easy to take along with you to something like a craft show, or even to use in a pop-up store. The protective cover shields your eyes from the harmful laser light, so as long as it's down, apparently there's no need to wear additional safety eyewear. However, for me, the real portable headline feature is the fact that you can use it on virtually any flat surface. It's light enough to be handheld, and depending on the material and file you want to use, it's quick enough to complete a job while you just hold it still. This means you can use it in thousands of places where you can't use a conventional laser engraver with a frame. There really are limitless applications for this, but a few come to mind for me. You could engrave directly onto a wall with something like a house number, or even directly onto the floor. You could use it to part mark large items in a factory before they're shipped out, or even packaging with customer specific details or QR codes. You could engrave designs onto clothing or even car body panels if you're brave enough. Also, with the preview function, it's really easy to line up for incredible accuracy. I'm sure there are a huge number of applications that I haven't thought about too. Drop me a comment if you can think of another application that I haven't thought of, and likewise look in the comments if you want to get some more ideas. The Galvo system does have a few drawbacks though. You can't assist material cutting with compressed air like you can on some other engravers, and the work area is quite small. xTool did also send me their slide extension though, which instead of moving the laser around, moves the work instead. This is a great accessory and increases the work area by quite a large amount. xTool's RA2 Rotary unit works really well with the F1 too. This 4-in-1 add-on allows you to engrave on many different curved surfaces by rotating the job past the laser beam, and again it's all controlled by XES software. xTool really do put a lot of work into all of their products, and I'm always stunned by their quality and design. You may think that xTool products look expensive compared to what look like other similar options, but nothing else I've used comes close to the user experience you get from owning an xTool machine. They also have a huge amount of useful information on their website, and personally I've found their customer service to be really good. Now, I may sound like a bit of an xTool fanboy, but it's only because they've impressed me so much. I have no problem recommending their products, and it's awesome to see the technology that they're making available to people like you and me. Don't forget to check out links in the description below for current pricing and any deals I managed to wrangle for you. If you want to see reviews of other laser engravers, then click over here. If you want to see more of my videos, hit subscribe. Thanks for watching.